All right, ladies and gents, off to another one. Heading back to Lake Dixon down in San Diego County. Let's see how we do. Yeah, there you go. Got one on the RHA. Where's the net? Thank you, sir. That's a nice fish. Oh, yeah, real nice. Oh, yeah, it's that new color.
Yeah, it's my
Cool. Chunky bro. Go. Yeah. Hammered it. Adventure. Oh, nice. I was just thinking about switching to white. There, let's get this in. And then for you. There you go.
first fish out of this lake.
Yeah, nice looking fish.
Yep.
There you go, son. Get some more of that. Hit that pearl and brown. Yep. First cast with it too. Is the net handy? Whoa. There we go. Mixer. Ooh, good looking little fish. Good smoke. Alright, the last one's Golden State 1/16 mini jig. The pearl and brown right there. There you go, son.
RHA, bro.
Which one?
The white one. Jawbreaker. With my two fucking, I'm not putting on much of a fight, bro.
Yeah, starting to wake up. Yeah, I think he heard you.
I have to retry after this because I didn't retry after that last 3 times. I lose this, it's my fault.
A good old jawbreaker. I think my bait rod's getting bit too. Nice fish. Not yet.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Alright, I got 12 more strings.
Oh yeah, nice fish.
Popped off, right in the net.
That's a thumbnail right there.
Landed in my back.
Nice. Yeah. Good enough. Jawbreaker again? Yeah. Oh, the afternoon bite's kicking up. Oh, you see him out there swimming. Oh yeah, good sized fish. Real nice one. Oh. That's a real fat one. That one's a 5.
Wow, hell yeah.
All right, ladies and gents, there you have it. Another great day at Dixon. I'm really starting to love that lake. I mean, it's the scenery and the water. It's so clear and it's just gorgeous. And they're putting lots of good trout in there. And price is pretty reasonable too. I mean, you gotta pay $5 just to get in the park. Oh, and you have to have cash. They don't take credit cards. If you show up without cash, they'll turn you away. So make sure you bring cash. But they can make change. But And then when you go down to the tackle shop, I think it's just $9 to fish. So $14 for the quality of fish they put in there and the scenery down there. It's a pretty good deal. Had a great bite going for Josh and Mike, just not so much for me. I only caught the one on the mini jig. I mean, I got a lot of hits and a lot of near misses. I saw I had a lot of followers. I had some inhale the bait right in front of me, and I just couldn't close the deal. But towards the end of the day, what was really doing it was Mike was using those RHA spoons, and he was just crawling it on the bottom. And I mean uncomfortably slow. Letting it sink all the way down, and if you look back at the video, you can see how slow he was going. I mean, it was just barely moving right off the bottom, and that's what they wanted. They're onto the mini jigs and the spoons early on like normal, but as the day wore on, they would just kind of look at it and turn their nose up at it. But when you started working it super slow, that was the key. And basically what did it is something I'll show you right here. Here we got Jawbreaker, 4 gram, just like Mike was using when he caught that toad. And what we were doing is we're adding a worm to the hook. So you take a Berkeley power worm or a Golden State inch worms. The Golden State worms are actually the perfect size. But if you have some Berkeley worms, just rip a third of the head off and slide on the hook. And what that does is it gives it all that much more action. It really starts to swim in the water, which also helps you get that real slow retrieve speed. Because if you retrieve it too slow without anything added to it, the spoon won't work. It'll just kind of drag in the water. But with these worms on here, it gives it a little bit more of a tail whip, so you can work it extra slow. So good tip. Especially if the bite's slow like it was for us in the afternoon, start working your baits real slow, size down your baits, try different things. But this right here was the key right there. Something about that worm, and lots of times I've tried at other lakes, it doesn't work. But at Dixon on that day, that's what they wanted, and that's how Mike got into the fish. Josh did real well as well. Wasn't on camera, but he decided to switch to power bait for a bit, and literally it was pretty much wide open on power bait for a while. He was using a Carolina rig, real standard, with about a 30-inch leader and number 16 or 18 treble hook, and just throwing a little bit of power bait on there and tossing it out about 30 feet. Those of you who've been there before, you know the lake gets kind of deep. It drops off fairly quickly. So it was in fairly deep water where he was casting, but that's where they were sitting, and that's where Mike was getting them on the spoons, is right near the bottom, which is not typical. Maybe it's typical for that lake, but in other lakes I fish, usually not typical. But you gotta, improvise. If the fish aren't biting, throw out farther, throw shorter, lengthen your leader, shorten your leader, put weird stuff on the end of your spoons, and see what works. That's really the name of the game is don't just stick to one thing that worked last week, because it may not work today. So that's the biggest thing I could say. And as far as me, I was doing exactly what they were doing, and it was getting comical. I wasn't even getting mad. I was just laughing because literally I was using the same spoon, same worm, same technique, same spot, and wouldn't get a bite. And then I'd be like, you know what? They're on to mini jigs right now. Pick up my mini jig rod, start throwing jigs. Mike would walk up with a spoon, first cast, boom, he'd hit one. So it was just me. I was snake bit. I was even doing a little bait and wait for a while, and I would get bit, but I couldn't close the deal. And just something about me on that day. So even I have bad fishing days. So it's just part of fishing. But really, I got the one and had a blast while helping them catch fish and just being out there. And that's what fishing's about, being outside with your friends and having a good time. So I think next trip, I think I'm heading out to Diamond Valley. I hear they're going to stock again. I think they're putting in some lightnings. Last time they did, there didn't seem to be any toads. I didn't see any toads swimming around. I didn't see any toads caught. So I'm hoping this one they put some bigger quality fish. But we'll see. And see how the weather holds up. I don't think the weather's going to be great, but rain or shine, I'll be out there hiking and throwing elbows and all that kind of stuff, trying to get at those fish. So we shall see how it goes. So until next time, always remember to like and subscribe. Leave me lots of questions or comments. I love answering them, and we'll see you next time. Tight lines.